Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Grades, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few other coins to continue the night. I hope everybody's having an awesome night. I know I am. I got the orange wraps flowing, I got the smoke blowing, and out here checking out all this amazing price action. We got ASM coming down 0.0301. Definitely excited to see where we're going. Are we making some moves to the upside or just setting up for some sideways action? Just remains to be seen. We're going to take a look at BTC a little bit later in the show as well. We got MDT, COV, Jasmy all coming in at amazing price action. We got ASM trying some movement up to the upside, came up all the way up to that 0.0394. Holding now at 0.0301, possibly setting up with some sideways action. As far as making some movement to the upside, we got to get back over that 0.0394, grab some support consolidation, make our way up to that 0.0485, and start making our way up towards that 786 at 0.05175 as far as getting some bullish action to the upside. I'm definitely excited to see where we're going. Are we looking for some lower price action? You know, there's people calling for some bullish moves to the upside, but you know, when I look at the media, it's always on decent correction to the upside. You look at the news and there's always like, Bitcoin's probably going to be making some moves today. And then everybody's like all back into it. And then it's like, oh, can it really hold 27,000? And then the news changes up and then everybody's getting chopped up. I mean, talk about some emotional damage going on out there, people. Gotta be careful out there. Watch that market. I'm definitely out here looking for some lower price action. So, you know, ASM coming out at 0.0301. Are we going to come back down and retest this support? You know, usually if we're not getting bullish, we more than likely will set up with this scenario here, possibly testing that support. And if we do lose that support, definitely could possibly be seeing some lower price action. ASM, a lot of the coins got to be getting close to the bottom. Where's it going to be at? That just remains to be seen. ASM getting some amazing sales price action coming out at 0.0301. You know, keep an eye on that price action, keep an eye on BTC. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So moving on up to MDT coming in at 0.0331. So, you know, coming in at amazing price action. Tonight we were going with the SFVOG Kush. Definitely tasty tonight, and definitely good feel to it. I love it when I like to look for decent growers when I do go look around that have a really good positive attitude. You know, you want to have your but you know, but that's just me though. So but taking a look at MDT's coming in at amazing price action, coming in at 0.0331, still above that support at 0.0249. If we do come back down and test that support, and if we do lose that support, definitely out here looking for some lower price action. As far as making some moves to the upside, we got to get back over that 0.0438, make our way up over that 786 at 0.0503 on the long term for some decent recovery and moves to the upside. And as far as getting some extremely bullish action, we got to get back over that let me swap that out there. That's 618 at 0.0554 and start making some movement to the upside. You know, could possibly just be setting up with this sideways action like we've been talking about in the last few videos with BTC on so undecided. You know, there's people calling for bullish news. You know, is it going to happen? Is the Russia-Ukraine scenario kind of coming down? Is it kind of slowing down? Is it just enough to keep the market going up to the upside? That just remains to be seen. Definitely got to keep an eye on that news, keep an eye on BTC. You know, people are still buying out here. Amazing price action out here, 0.0331. I'm out here loving the sales price accumulation. So, you know, as far as MDT making some movements to the upside, keep an eye on that price action. If we do come back down and test that 0.0249, definitely going to see some. We're definitely going to see some lower price action, and I'm definitely out here looking for some accumulation on MDT sub 2 cent. Am I going to get that price action? That just remains to be seen. So keep an eye on that price action. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on up to COV. COV finally getting some love. Look at that green candle there. Man, definitely awesome. Everybody's like, COV's making some movement to the upside. Look at that. Somebody just, you know, buying into that action. Could be possibly setting with some bull trap action. You got to be careful with those out there, you know, especially when everything's kind of in the downtrend at the moment. So heads up on that action. You know, when I was in my younger years of my early years of buying it, and I would definitely get caught up in a few of those and get bagged up along the way. But accumulation's accumulation, and I'm out here loving this lower price action. You got to learn the hard way in the beginning before you start making some money. If you're not, especially if you're not, if you're not trying to read into it, you got to do some research, find out what you're doing, and then just go from there. I'm Mr. Big Braids here, just. I'm a diamond hand kind of guy, so take a look at that COV. COV is coming at 0.0211. Amazing price action. Definitely had some consolidation. Big old death spiral coming in down here, coming in at 0.0211. As far as making some movement to the upside, we got to get back over that 0.0267, make our way up to that 0.0365, and then as far as getting some extremely bullish action, excellent recovery and moves to the upside. We got to get back over that 786 at 0.0399 and start making some movement to the upside. So that would be the awesome, amazing bullish scenario. BTC being so undecided, definitely could be setting up with some sideways action like we've been talking about in the last few videos. Are we going to see some lower price action? A lot of the coins are basically getting pretty dang low and close to the bottoms overall. And if this sales price action goes on over time, the accumulation is just going to be fantastic. So COV getting some love, coming in close to a little over 18%. So definitely keep an eye on that price action. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on up to Jasmy. Jasmy coming in at 0.0133, was making some moves as well to the upside. Could possibly be setting up for some movement to the upside. Could definitely be setting up for some sideways action as well. The market just basically been waiting on BTC. BTC has been waiting on this Russia-Ukraine scenario. And, the market's just been kind of, just been here and there. So, but definitely you're loving this sales price accumulation. Could possibly be setting up with this scenario here. A lot of people talk about, are we going to come back down and test that support? Good possibility that we could possibly set up that support. We haven't made it over that 0.0172 yet. Definitely tried to make it over that resistance, got denied. Could possibly be coming down to some lower price action, and if we do start making some runs back up to it again and we do get denied, could possibly see some lower price action. And the sideways scenario could be setting up, especially with Jasmy. The bottom's got to be getting pretty close. We're coming at just over 1 cent. We dipped down to some amazing price action. I got my, my 0.00855, and here we are sitting at a 0.0133. See where we're going as far as years to come. 10 years from now, definitely excited to see where Jasmy is going to be sitting at. So it's worth. I'm buckled in. I'm ready to go, and up or down, let's go. So here we go. We got Jasmy coming in at 0.0133 as far as making its movement to the upside. We get back over that 0.0172, make our way up to the 786 at 0.0227 and start making some moves to the upside. That would be awesome, amazing bullish scenario with BTC being so undecided. Could possibly just see some sideways action until the market starts making some movement to the upside. So keep an eye on that price action, keep an eye on BTC, and we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. So everybody in all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always got to remember this, not financial advice, and reviews and opinions on the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. So you all have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.